The dawn of the 21st century marked a pivotal moment in human history. It was a time of great change and immense potential, a moment when the world stood on the brink of a new era. The year 2000 arrived with a mix of anticipation and uncertainty. People around the globe celebrated with fireworks and festivities, welcoming the new millennium with hope and excitement. We had lived through the end of the Cold War, a period that had defined much of the 20th century. The fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized a new beginning, a world moving towards unity and peace. We entered a new era of globalization, where borders seemed to blur and the world became more interconnected than ever before. Trade, travel, and communication transcended national boundaries, bringing people closer together. The world was changing fast. Cities grew at an unprecedented rate, technology evolved rapidly, and the pace of life quickened. It was a time of innovation and progress, but also of challenges and adaptation. Now, in 2024, we can see how these changes have reshaped our lives. The advancements in technology and the shifts in global dynamics have created a world vastly different from the one we knew at the turn of the century. The internet has connected us in ways we never imagined. Social media, online commerce, and instant communication have transformed how we interact, work, and live. Technology has advanced at a breathtaking pace. Artificial intelligence, robotics, and other innovations have revolutionized industries and daily life, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. Yet we also face new challenges. The rapid changes have brought about social and environmental issues that require urgent attention and action. Climate change threatens our planet. The melting of glaciers, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events are stark reminders of the environmental crisis we must address. Economic inequality is on the rise. The gap between the rich and the poor has widened, leading to social unrest and calls for economic justice. The future remains unwritten, full of possibilities and potential pitfalls. It is up to us to navigate this uncertain path and shape the world we want to live in. As we stand at this crossroads, it's time to reflect on the past and look ahead to the future. Our history provides lessons and our present offers opportunities to create a better tomorrow. What awaits us in 2050? The future is a canvas of endless possibilities, painted by our actions and decisions today. What challenges and opportunities will shape our world? The answers lie in our ability to innovate, collaborate, and adapt to the ever-changing landscape. Let's explore the major changes that have unfolded and the trends that will shape the world of tomorrow. From technological breakthroughs to environmental shifts, each moment is a step towards the future. This essay embarks on a journey through time. We will travel through the significant events that have defined the early 21st century. We'll revisit the major shifts from 2000 to 2024. These years have been marked by rapid technological advancements, economic transformations, and significant social changes. We'll delve into the technological advancements, economic upheavals, political shifts, and environmental concerns that have defined our times. Each of these elements has played a crucial role in shaping the world we live in today. Then, we'll turn our gaze towards 2050. What will the world look like in another 26 years? The future holds many questions and exciting possibilities. We'll explore the potential impacts of emerging technologies, the changing geopolitical landscape, and the social and cultural transformations that lie ahead. These factors will define the next chapter of human history. Our journey will illuminate both the challenges and opportunities that await us. It will highlight the resilience and creativity of humanity in the face of adversity. It will underscore the importance of human agency in shaping a better future. Together, we can build a world that reflects our highest aspirations and values. The early 21st century witnessed the meteoric rise of the internet. What began as a niche technology quickly permeated every aspect of our lives. The internet revolutionized communication, information access, and commerce. It connected people across continents, democratized knowledge, and created unprecedented opportunities for innovation. The rise of social media platforms further accelerated this digital revolution. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram connected billions of people. They became powerful tools for communication, social movements, and even political change. The proliferation of mobile technology, particularly smartphones, amplified the impact of the internet. Smartphones became ubiquitous, putting the power of the internet at our fingertips. They transformed how we communicate, consume information, work, and even navigate our daily lives. The convergence of these technologies, the internet, social media, and mobile devices, has fundamentally reshaped our world. It has created new industries, transformed existing ones, and redefined how we live, work, and interact with each other. The global economy experienced a period of significant volatility and transformation in the early 21st century. This era was marked by rapid changes and unforeseen challenges that tested the resilience of economies worldwide. The 2008 financial crisis, triggered by a collapse in the US housing market, sent shockwaves through the global economy. The bursting of the housing bubble led to a cascade of financial failures, affecting banks, businesses, and individuals alike. It led to recessions, job losses, and a loss of trust in financial institutions. Millions of people found themselves unemployed, and many businesses were forced to close their doors permanently. The crisis exposed the interconnectedness of the global economy and the risks of financial deregulation. It became evident that the actions of one nation could have far-reaching consequences, affecting economies around the world. It also highlighted the need for greater regulation and international cooperation to prevent future crises. Governments and financial institutions began to work together more closely, aiming to create a more stable and secure global financial system. Meanwhile, China's economic rise continued unabated. The country's rapid growth and development were transforming it into a major player on the world stage. China's rapid industrialization and urbanization transformed it into a global economic powerhouse. The nation's cities expanded at an unprecedented rate, and its manufacturing sector became a critical component of the global supply chain. Its growing middle class became a major engine of global consumption. With increased purchasing power, Chinese consumers began to influence global markets, driving demand for a wide range of products and services. China's rise has reshaped global trade patterns and challenged the existing economic order. The country's influence on international trade agreements and economic policies has grown significantly. The COVID-19 pandemic, which emerged in late 2019, further disrupted the global economy. The virus spread rapidly, leading to unprecedented public health measures and economic disruptions. Lockdowns and travel restrictions led to widespread economic shutdowns, causing a sharp decline in global trade and investment. Many industries faced severe challenges, with production lines halted and businesses struggling to survive. The pandemic accelerated existing trends, such as the rise of e-commerce and remote work. As people adapted to new ways of living and working, digital transformation became a key driver of economic activity. It also exposed vulnerabilities in global supply chains and highlighted the need for greater resilience in the face of global shocks. The disruptions underscored the importance of building more robust and adaptable supply networks to withstand future crises. Section 4. Shifting sands of power and ideologies. The political landscape of the early 21st century was marked by significant shifts and upheavals. The September 11, 2001 attacks on the United States ushered in an era of global terrorism and the war on terror. This led to protracted military interventions in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as a global increase in security measures and surveillance. The rise of social media played a complex role in shaping political discourse. It facilitated the spread of information and the mobilization of protests, as seen in the Arab Spring uprisings. However, social media also became a breeding ground for misinformation, polarization, and online extremism. The rise of populism and nationalism across the globe was another defining trend of this period. Fueled by economic anxieties, cultural anxieties, and a backlash against globalization, populist leaders often campaigned on anti-establishment platforms, promising to return power to the people. This trend challenged traditional political norms and institutions, leading to political polarization and instability in many parts of the world. Section 5. A Planet Under Pressure: Environmental Challenges of the 21st Century. The early 21st century witnessed a growing awareness of the environmental challenges facing our planet. This period marked a significant shift in how societies viewed their relationship with nature and the urgent need to address environmental degradation. Climate change emerged as one of the most pressing global issues. The scientific community reached a consensus on the human impact on the climate, emphasizing the need for immediate action. Rising global temperatures caused by human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels are leading to more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, wildfires, and sea level rise. These phenomena are not isolated events but interconnected consequences of a warming planet. These changes threaten ecosystems, human health, and global food security. Coral reefs, vital for marine biodiversity, are bleaching at unprecedented rates. While heat waves and food shortages are becoming more common, the increasing frequency and intensity of natural disasters, such as hurricanes, floods and earthquakes, served as stark reminders of the planet's vulnerability. These events have devastating impacts on communities, economies and the environment. These disasters highlighted the need for disaster preparedness, climate change adaptation and sustainable development. Communities around the world are investing in flood defences, sustainable agriculture and other adaptive measures to build resilience. Despite the challenges, the international community made some progress in addressing climate change. Initiatives like renewable energy projects and reforestation efforts are steps in the right direction. The 2015 Paris Agreement, signed by nearly 200 countries, marked a historic commitment to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. This agreement represents a unified global effort to combat climate change. However, the transition to a low-carbon economy has been slow and much more needs to be done to avert the worst effects of climate change. The urgency of the situation calls for accelerated efforts in reducing carbon emissions and adopting sustainable practices worldwide.